going on, everybody? Today we are looking at the JMEB slider. This is in a black Delrin, I believe is what the material is called. It's essentially like a easier to mill plastic that's very durable, holds up a little longer. JMEB. I've never understood necessarily what that stood for, but I'm wondering if it's initials, because I know that Matt Brown is who I've talked to from JMEB. So, super cool guy. Gave me a discount. I don't know if that was, I think it was a Black Friday thing maybe. Either way, I appreciated it. Sent these little pouches with, which are very nice. Fit the slider very well. This is a piece that I have owned previously, and I think maybe did a review that was part of like a larger collection overview or something like that, but I felt it should kind of have its own spotlight review here. So I'm going to go through kind of what I got and tell you a little bit about it. So first, he sent this note telling me absolutely by no means don't take this thing apart. Central magnets will fly out. You'll have to send it back if that happens. We still need a sticker that says all this. LOL. It's hilarious. So slide tape, that's the next thing that he gets into. This was something when we talked about it originally, and Mel and I both, Mel over at MagneticFidget, she had reviewed this originally. I think it was hers that she sent me to try out. And when she sent it, it felt kind of gummy and it stuck a little bit. So it was kind of hard to push. And we didn't really know what to think about it until we cut the right size slide tape to just one side of the track and totally fixed it. And it was awesome. And we kind of lobbied to Matt to say, this thing's almost perfect, but it just needs a little slide tape. So after kind of months and months, he was really trying to figure out a way to laser cut his own slide tape. Finally did it. So now you can get the slide tape on his site when you order the slider and peel off one of these, stick it on there, obviously not right there, but stick it over that track, and it's clear, so it's prettier than the brown slide tape we'd been using before. And it'll slide like a dream. Now, I don't currently have the slide tape on yet, and I'll tell you why. I'm definitely holding on to it because I imagine I will need it. Here's all the stuff that comes with this. By the way, I'll just give you guys a listen for a minute here. Okay. So we got some stickers. We've got the COA here. He's got a lot of cool little stamps. He does this red ink everywhere. Where else did I see that? Oh, he puts it on the bill and everything. Kind of cool. Looks like his own JMEB manufacturing. Big Eagle guy. Even on Facebook Messenger, I messaged him to say I appreciated the piece and some of the extras, like the pouches, and he did like the little emoji react. It was just an eagle. Look at that one. That one's sick. Very cool. I'm such a sucker for this stuff because it reminds me of those those sticker machines from the 90s where you'd put $1 in and then you'd get some sticker and a little cardboard sleeve. Okay, so let's get into the slider. Shout out, Matt. Thank you. So Matt said, don't open this. Keep it closed. First thing I did, I opened it up, and the magnets came flying out, just as he predicted. Very, could see the future there. This also comes with some extra center balls, which is what this whole thing kind of hinges on here. So that's nice. Another eagle. Another eagle. Is there an eagle in here? No, just a pouch. So I'm not going to take it apart again because I've got it right where I want it right now. But what I did, and here's how you take it apart. It's got the screws on the top, where most fidgets have the screws on the bottom side on the plates. These you actually unscrew from the top, which is different and kind of cool. Once you do that, this first layer of black pops off. Now, this metal piece in the middle surrounds this whole area, all right? And it's open in the middle. And you can see right through there that right down the center is a strip of magnets. Boom, those popped out. Because I think those are opposing this other side. So when you put it together, the center magnets are not connecting. They're actually pushing off of each other, where the side track magnets are connecting. So you take the top part off. There's a center line of magnets, of 4 magnets. You take the metal ring off from around that, and there's 4 magnets on that side and 4 on that side. So yes, it is challenging to get it back together once you open it, but not impossible. What I have is just a metal sheet that somebody sent me. It was like a little 3M metal sticker. Stuck it to that. I got the magnet set in the center, and then I think I put this on. How did I do that? And I put like 2 in, held them down, slid the plate, put another one in, slid the plate, put another one in, slid the plate, so that it was opposing, but it was staying under the plate. Screwed it back down. But I put some good God, some magnets that were not as strong, weaker. Good Lord, that's the word I was looking for. Put some weaker magnets in here, some that were half the height, so they're not as strong, and then put some O-rings on top of those. It did leave it with a little bit of a crunch, where this thing normally comes almost silent, really. But I kind of like it. So, I mean, it's thick, which I think was the original, kind of like, I don't know about it. But I kind of like it in the hand. It's a good size. It's got a good sound, good feel. Here's the Gauss square. I'll hold it up against that. You can see that it's almost double the size. Should we weigh it? I got the scale now, and people are always asking me for weights and stuff. So screw it. Let's weigh it. 49.9, almost 50 grams. There you go. And I think this metal piece in the middle is a stainless steel. It adds a little weight to it. I mean, it's a hefty piece. It's nice. So it essentially acts as a track slider, and this ball right here is what that's rotating on. So it's up, flip it down, and keep doing that. And I think with the weaker magnets, I may see less of that gumming up. But as I go, I don't know if you can really see it there, but you're already starting to see a little bit of wear along the sides. If that starts to gum up, I've got that slide tape handy. I'll slap a piece of that on there, and it should be good to go. And until then, I mean, Delrin's kind of got this sound to it. It's kind of a whoosh. It's like a micro. You ever had one of those holographic pictures, or when you'd turn it, it would change, and you'd go like that with your finger, kind of like this. Shit, it's right below me. But it's like micro, and so the friction and the noise between the two plates I don't know if the microphone will pick it up, but it's there and it's interesting. So I kind of like having it naked for now, but if I need to add a slide tape, I will. I was also trying it out today at work. Well, for one, you've got this where you can just use it by itself. Just kind of have that going. You can run it along the edge, and that's kind of fun too. You get it to jump between the two. See, I had this thing on me at work all day today. I was just kind of messing with it as a non-track slider, so taking the ball out. And I guess it's possible. It might be more possible if I didn't have the weaker magnets in there. Again, because those middle ones are opposing, so the magnets are weak, and it's also pushing off of the other side. And so that's creating some resistance. That's going to keep it from being a really effective free-floating slider. But this one I like to do. You have the ball like outside of it, and kind of let the other piece pop over it. I don't know. So anyway, it's kind of a fun, chaotic little piece to kind of just do that over and over again with. I think that's my favorite one to do, is just get it all the way up and then take it all the way down. Anyway, that's maybe a follow-up or just the first official review of the JMEB that I've done. These are on the website, and I'll put that in the, probably right there. All right. And I'll put it in the description too. JMEB slider. Thank you, everybody.